Yo, what's up everyone? This is Kaiser War here. So this is an account I follow on Twitter known as It's Fantastic Arcade Scans and Translations, which the name implies they do arcade scans and translations. And I like this account a lot because we do see a lot of stuff that we could never ever see from fighting games, specifically ones that are made in Japan, because obviously a lot of content from those games don't really make it out, like, you know, side comics and arcade scans, like booklets and stuff like that. You never really see that, right? But I like this account because it shows us what some of that stuff is, and I learned a lot of new things, and this is one thing I did learn before I get further to the video. But I'm going to link this account in my description and in the comment section, so you guys can go check out the account yourselves. But I wanted to talk about this one in particular. So prior to the release of BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, Arc System Works teased the full roster by showing silhouettes of unrevealed characters. Arcadia magazine invited readers to submit their own guesses for what each character would look like. So yeah, we got this whole thing here. Well, we had guesses for specific characters that we just didn't know back in the day. Now, I wasn't into BlazBlue back in the day. I didn't get into it until 2010. So stuff like Calamity Trigger and its Japanese release were like way outside of anything I would have guessed. But characters we don't have released yet, according to this, were Arakune, Bang Shishigami, Lychee Fei Ling, and Carl. And these are like drawings and submissions of what these characters would look like. And I don't know why, but this roster just looks like a JRPG. Like a JRPG party. Like it's the most JRPG party I've ever seen in the history of ever. Like, you can, like, Arc System Works could come out with a game using these designs right now, and I wouldn't bat an eye, because I would be like, yeah, that looks like a JRPG party. They're making a JRPG. Why? It's just funny seeing interpretations of characters I would have never expected. Like, okay, you see, like, the interpretation, what people thought Arakune would look like. And honestly, it's not that too far off. He has the little face mask and everything. I guess it's a face mask. It has an eye in the middle, so I guess it's not like that. But where did the heart come from? I like the design, though. It looks like a snake. I just think that's really funny. I suppose this red character here on the side was supposed to be Taokaka, considering how the body kind of correlates to it, and how the ear on, you know, Taokaka's ear kind of relates to like his little collar going up. It's kind of funny thinking about how people would thought that like this was gonna be like a vampire. Like, that's crazy, man. I like that. It's so funny to me. Like, and then we move on to this next character who I guess was supposed to be Rachel, and they got close though. I would admit that they got almost there. Like, they got the twin tails down. They got the they were so close. They got so close, and that's insane. They got close enough. Like, I think Rachel's is like by far the closest. Bang, Bang is way off. But you know what? Seeing this shonen looking Bang character, you kind of got close. He's just not as old. You kind of got close in spirit, and I like that. Lychee is also another one that got real close. I mean, you got anime Chinese girl almost there. You got her almost there. You got the hairstyle close enough, and you got the fact that she wears like wheels like a pole. It's kind of crazy that you could tell she's wielding a pole like through the silhouette. I think that's actually really cool. Like, the people who were like drawing this fan art really looked real close at it and like try to get it right, and I think that's actually kind of cool. They like really look deep in there. But yeah, they guessed that Lychee was going to use a pole, which she did, and I think that's super cool. Carl's the funniest one to me, because Carl is an old man with a top hat. I don't know how you got the old man part from. I guess it looks like he does have a beard in his silhouette. I guess it does look kind of like a beard. Like, part of it looks like his hair, and because Carl's little collar tie, like the metal bow tie, gold bow tie thing, I guess it kind of looks like it's going like a beard going down combined with his hair. I don't know, but old man Carl kind of looks raw. I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see these character designs come back. Like, Arc System Works should just make an RPG, and like have a side RPG game for whatever they want to make, like a new IP, and just use these character designs. I like them. They give me that old early 90s, late 80s anime vibe. I would love to see a JRPG just using these type of designs, because I would love that. These designs look cool. I think Old Man Carl's my favorite. Old Man Carl's my favorite because of how off it is. Like, Vampire Tao. Okay, I like that one. Arakune kind of got close. I would have. How did you guess Arakune kind of like that? They kind of got close. He could have been just a guy wearing a hoodie. Thinking about it, but I guess he does look inhuman from the silhouette, so I guess that makes sense. But still, though, like, I like these designs. These are like really decent designs. They're not like too crazy. They're just relatively grounded. I kind of like it. Even Arcune's guest design is pretty grounded. I don't know why. Just seeing the heart over his heart. I don't know why that's so raw to me, but it is.